Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to our panels and a beautiful audience. Today I'm Miss Rabiha as your MC for our forum today. Together with our panels, are going to discuss our topic which is robot in the real world. As we know, robot is used to reduce the workload of human in daily life, such as washing machine, vacuum cleaner, fax machine and others. Without wasting any time, I would like to introduce our panel. First on my left, Lady who is wearing beautiful green baju kurung, Dr. Ashima binti Awang, researcher of nanorobot. Beside of Dr. Ashima is Dr. Fatimah Nadiah, as a professor at University Malaysia Terengganu. Last but not least, the superb lady, Dr. Iklimah binti Zulkifli of a Department of Robot Research Institute. Okay, Dr. Ashima, would you like to give the definition about our topic today?
Yes, it is my pleasure to elaborate my views about this topic, which is I would like to explain more about definitions of the robots. In my opinions, a robot is the machine designed to execute one or more tasks. There are many types of robots, as there are many types of tasks for them to perform. There are two categories of robots. One of them are autonomous robots that act as a stand-alone system and compete with its own computer. Secondly, the insect robots. Its work in fleet ranking number from a few to thousands.
Thank you, Dr. Ashima. Now, let me go to our next panel, Dr. Nadia. Can you elaborate more in history of the robot?
Thank you, Ms. Rabiha. The history of robots were created from 1970 and consist of stationary non-programmable electromechanical device without sensor. Then some advanced robots are called androids because of their superficial resemblance to human beings, and that's only my opinions about the history.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Dr. Nadia, for your excellent explanation. As we know, ladies and gentlemen, robots are very useful in our life because it can save our valuable time and humans' power. Now, let me hear from Dr. Iklimah about the quality aspect of a robot in our daily life.
Okay, let me straight to the point. First of all, I would like to touch on the quality aspect of the robots. Industrial automation have the capacity to dramatically improve product quality. The next aspect is production with robots. Throughput speeds increase, which directly impact production. This is because an automated robot has the ability to execute a constant speed without pausing for breaks, sleep, vacation to produce more than a human worker.
Oh, see. So there is no doubt that robots are really useful in our modern life for sure, right, Dr. Iklimah? I believe that the quality aspect of robot are connect with the benefits of robot in our daily life. So, Dr. Ashima, would you like to give some benefit of robots?
Yes, sure. I would like to share my opinions on safety and saving. On safety, robots increase workplace safety. Workers are moved to supervisory roles where they no longer have to perform dangerous application in hazardous setting. Secondly, on saving, it can improve worker safety that leads to financial safety. Automated robots also offer untiring performance with saved valuable time.
Thank you to Dr. Ashima for the awesome explanation. Now, let's hear from Dr. Iklimah on the consideration of robot in the future. I be all of you eager to know what robot can do for our future.
Robots can contribute in many ways. One of them is in the agricultural field. Robots can be used for other agricultural tasks such as pruning, weeding, spraying, and monitoring. Next, in household robots can be useful as a service robot. Service robot is that is used for the household cars. Most of these robots are simplistic, but some are connected to Wi-Fi home networks or smart environment that can be autonomous to a high degree.
Excuse me, I think robots also contribute lots on medical fields such robotic human surgeon or early remote surgery where a human surgeon is not physically present with the patient. Robotic system to dispense oral solids in a retail pharmacy setting or preparing stray IV administered in a hospital pharmacy setting.
Oh, thank you. As a robot, will perform many type of tasks. So there will be a plenty type of robots that have been created to help the human. Now, Dr. Shima, can you explain more detail about the type of robot?
Yes, sure. In the future, there will be a variety of different types of robots, all possessing skills that meet the functions of their individual tasks. Humanoid robot will most likely be at least prolific, since the quest to build a spin similar to man is an ongoing challenge. Scientists have developed metal alloy that responds to electric currents, much like muscle, making the possibility for more humans like robots within our grasp. In addition, Honda's Asimov's robot prototype may further our understanding of the use for humanoid robots. Modular robots are small technological constructs that can assemble themselves into various patterns to better functions when performing a specific task. This will allow a robot to be able to perform a variety of jobs without the necessity of specializations. Examples of this include the self-replicating robots, Dr. John's, Horn's utility fork, and the snake-like M3. Entertainment robots will be most profitable in the near future. Toys used for education and play are predicted to dominate the markets. And the expansions of robotic use for sports has been advanced with the creations of the RoboCup Soccer Challenge and the success of such TV programs as Robot Wars.
Okay. Now, let's hear from Dr. Nadia about her opinion on the misconception in robotic world.
Okay. All inventions and applications in human history have been manufactured by necessity or for profit. Granting any direction of development for robotics in the future is a lost cause, as the world changes daily. It's assumed that the continued expansions of robotics within the workplace will continue, possibly at the cost of many service and manufacturing jobs. The impact on the economy is unknown and can affect the ultimate implementation of robotics in a variety of aspects. Some scientists predict that by the middle of the 21st century, robots will be working in agriculture, medicine, and domestic care. However, it is also known that the technology to successfully deliver quality robots to this market is still lacking. Although many believe we are in the early stage of developing the platforms needed to achieve this goal.
Let's get through imagination. Dr. Kima, what your expectation about the development in robot in future?
50 years ago, it could be possible to think in the future with innovative cell phones, internet, amazing TV set, and home others. And modern electronic device that nowadays we can see everywhere. At present, many factories use many shots of robots. The future is not written yet, but who knows whether humans will develop new advanced generation of humanoid robots with articulate intelligence. Basically, future robots can help us to deal at housework at the scientific areas. At home, robots can be as helpful or more than a human being. For example, they can be a disabled people at housework. Even they can take care of household people. I think that in the future, many disabled people will have a domestic robots which will have a specific and detailed function in order to help them. Another example is that the robot can help housewife at housework. Nowadays, in a large family, it is very difficult for housewife to deal with all the family's members' necessities. So, a robot can be a perfect solution for this. Also, some robots can be developed in supply our necessities. Early in the morning, when we are still sleeping, a small robot can carry us coffee, even if add some spice to the coffee. Nowadays, these ideas are sound weird, but who knows, in the future, they can become real. Of course, the science is on the principal areas which robots can be very helpful.
Thank you for your brilliant idea for both of Dr. Nadia and Dr. Iklima. Now let me hear from Dr. Ashima about the power source used in the robot, shall we?
Firstly, it is wind-up mechanism. It provides power using a form of tension that is slowly released. The common type is based on the idea of a clock mainspring. Furthermore, solar cells get their power from the sun and convert the light to electricity by photovoltaic action.
May I some point on your views?
Yes, please.
In addition, fuel cells gaining a popularity as an alternative energy source. Most use halogen in the complex chemical reaction that produce heat as well as light incomplete chemical reaction that produce heat. Moreover, batteries are very far off the most common and among the least expensive method of powering any mobile device. Both batteries, which is non-rechargeable and rechargeable, has their place in robotic and most convenience.
Last but not least, would any one of our beautiful panels to conclude our summarize briefly on our topic today?
May I, Dr. Ashima, Dr. Iklima?
Yes, you may.
So, the gist of our forum today is to appreciate the robot as it brings lots of advantage than disadvantage, like we are already discussed. It reduces our workloads and saving our time by doing the work, thanks to the primary inventor of robots that have been created, these so-called robots. So hopefully with the high technology of robots today, we can make or invented more robots in upcoming years with maximum modern technology that can ease people.
May I add my conclusion on this topic, Ms. Rabia?
Yes, you may.
In my view, the future of robots is a mere speculation, but judging home development in recent years, the continuous advancement in technology as a far-reaching conclusion, robots will likely continue to impact various aspects of our life, and scientists and physicists continue to describe the possibility for a human race. As artificial intelligence continues to develop, there may be a point in which robots become superior to mankind. No matter the future holds, robots will have a taste of it.
Okay, Dr. Ashima, would you like to contribute your point for the conclusion?
Yes, please. What I can conclude is one concern for scientists and those developing robotic technology, computers and artificial intelligence is the theory of the technological singularity. It is possible that there will be a point in the future when robots will have the ability to self-improve themselves, thereby gaining through artificial intelligence. This will make robots or computers more advanced than human beings, which in theory will allow the machines to conceive of new advancements that people will be unable to comprehend. The impact on humanity from the singularity is unknown, although theories range from a new era of utopianism to the destructions of the human population.
Thank you, Dr. Nadia, thank you for all panels for the compact conclusion for our topic today. So, I guess this is the end of our forum, and a big thanks to our panels for sharing their knowledge and opinion for today. Thank you for all audience who are staying with us until the end for our of our forum. Then, Assalamualaikum Good morning to